Let's talk about luxury fashion and the ugly truth hiding behind the Made in Italy label. In July 2025, I returned from my holiday finding out that Loro Piana, the ultra luxury brand owned by LVMH, was placed under court administration. Why? Because investigators found that some of their 3,000 euro jackets were being made by undocumented workers paid just 4 euros an hour, working 90-hour weeks, sleeping on factory floors. The production cost? Just 118 euros. These workers weren't in Bangladesh or Cambodia, the previous hotspots for exploitative labor conditions. They were in Italy in illegal workshops subcontracted by suppliers. And Loro Piana claimed they had no idea. But this isn't an isolated case. Last year, both Dior and Armani were caught in similar scandals. Dior bags retailing at 2K were traced back to sweatshop-like conditions. Armani's suppliers were doing the same, passing work through layers of subcontractors to hide the exploitation. Dior pledged 2 million euros to fight it, and Armani promised reforms for free. But the model hasn't changed. Luxury fashion loves to market craftsmanship, heritage, exclusivity. But behind the gloss is a supply chain built on outsourcing, opacity, and plausible deniability. And here's the kicker. US and China trade wars, tariffs, restrictions are not solving any of this. They're just shifting the problem, pushing brands to move production to new low-cost countries with weaker enforcement and maybe even fewer protections for workers. The exploitation doesn't stop, it relocates. And while companies hide behind third-party audits, ethical sourcing, and other stickers like, I'm not gonna name them, the people at the bottom are still being crushed by the system. So the next time you see a label that says Made in Italy, ask who made it and under what conditions and who's actually profiting, because the 3K coat shouldn't be built on someone else's suffering.